Ellingwood continuing to hang heavy on the head of Colin McCracken, looking to set it up. Now McCracken going double underhooks here. We'll see what he chooses to do out of this. Now Ellingwood's got both arms tied up as they go towards the edge of the mat. And a stalemate called. Back to the center of the mat they go. 56 seconds, first period. There's a shot from Ellingwood, a single leg. He lifts it up in the air. Kraken tries to roll through to no avail, and the first takedown of the duel goes to Jordan Ellingwood from Central Michigan. It's 2-0. With 20 seconds remain, opening period. Ellingwood in control down on the mat. Well, 2-1 wrist control. Now Ellingwood pulls the left arm behind McCracken, runs out of time. So 47 seconds of riding time built up in the first period and a 2-0 lead. Kent State's choice, they'll defer, and Ellingwood's choice, now he'll choose the down position. Ellingwood quickly to his feet there, kind of rolls through and gets free. And a quick single in on a low shot now, right at the edge of the mat, and 2 more points for Jordan Ellingwood. So a quick escape, and then a 2-point takedown makes it 5-0. Nice job of Jordan Ellingwood there. A little chain wrestling for the Chippewa, the senior, and a 5-0 lead. Now riding time approaches 1 minute in the second period for Ellingwood. Now Ellingwood looking for some near fall points with a tilt there on the left side, and look as if he might get a couple, but nope, over and back. No near fall points awarded. Nice job of Colin McCracken to fight it off there. Halfway through the second period, still 5-0. Ellingwood the lead. So a stalling warning now on McCracken from the bottom position, as he's trying his best to fight off the tilts from Ellingwood. Now 30 seconds to go. McCracken to a base here. We'll see if he can get up and get an escape point. And needs to try and get some wrist control and come up now. 18 seconds. So now the second period ends, and Ellingwood, dominant performance from the top position, and it will be McCracken's choice. He'll choose down again. 2 minutes, 24 seconds of riding time now built up for Ellingwood. We'll see what McCracken can do here in the third from the bottom position. And Ellingwood just goes ahead and just going to let him up. Makes it 5-1. Oh, both wrestlers neutral in the center of the ring. McCracken, the freshman, Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. Went to Waynesburg Central High School. Nice snap down there. Now short offense. Oh, Ellingwood just throws them right by, and it's a 2-point takedown for the senior. And now a 7-1 lead, and he's going to let McCracken up again. So Jordan Ellingwood controlling the match from start to finish here. 1 minute, 20 seconds remain in the third period. McCracken a 3-1 record at the Journeyman Classic. Also 3-2 in his collegiate debut at the Clarion Open. Well, growing pains for Colin McCracken in year number 1, but a bright future. As with several of these young Kent State Golden Flashes in the lineup this season. So we're halfway through the second period. It would be a win here if McCracken can keep this just a minor decision. Ellingwood guaranteed himself the ride time point, so we'll call it 8-2. Ellingwood looking for a big takedown here, in on a high crotch there, looking to transition here into a takedown, and he's got it and makes it 9-2, call it 10-2, 25 seconds, a big point here if McCracken can get up from the bottom position and prevent the major decision. 18 seconds to go. Ellingwood just content just to hang on to a wrist here and ride out from the top position. Doesn't have a stall warning, so he's got that to play with. Now spiral ride, 5 seconds to go. McCracken rolls out of bounds trying to get a restart with 5 seconds to go. So 5 seconds to go for McCracken to get the escape, save the team a point. And caution called off the whistle. McCracken tried timing it up, went a little early. Do get an escape right at the whistle. McCracken able to get wrist control and cuts away for the escape right at the whistle. So McCracken saves Kent State a team point there. It's a 10-3 win for Jordan Ellingwood and a 3-0 Central Michigan lead. So now we move to 197, Kent State, the junior Kyle Cannell. Cannell 17-9 on the season from Ashtabula Lakesides High School. And he takes on Jordan Atienza, the junior, 20-8 from Livonia, Michigan. Cannell ranked 4th in the Mid-American Conference. So we got blood time here right in front of the Central Michigan bench. It looks as if it's coming from the nose of Kyle Cannell, so blood time called. And no score, 2 minutes, 17 seconds into the first period here at 197. So blood's cleaned up here, and we're back to action here at 197. Cannell had a little bear hug there, tried the inside trip towards the edge of the mat, but out of bounds they go. So we're 1 minute into the opening period, still scoreless. So Cannell took the year off from wrestling a year ago and came back this year, and he's been a welcome addition back into the Kent State lineup. Cannell 23-6 all-time in dual matches. A little shot from Atienza, but Cannell, nice job of stifling it. Back to the feet they go. Now Cannell trying to work from the inside position here. And stalemate called. Both wrestlers caught in the tie-up there. So now 1 minute to go, first period. Again, there's a little half shot there from Cannell, but didn't quite commit to it. Now a shot from Atienza. Both wrestlers trying to show action. Boyd being hit with an early stall call. 40 seconds. Atienza, the junior from Livonia, Michigan's Franklin High School. Now 25 seconds. Cannell working from the inside tie-up, trying to set it up. Atienza wrestling up a couple of weight classes from a year ago. Last year, 14-4 at 174 pounds. Inserted into the lineup here at 197. And no change. Oh, Atienza's choice, second period, and he'll choose the down position. Atienza 2 years ago wrestled at 165, so he's gone from 165 up to 197 in 2 seasons. Atienza trying to get up to his feet, and he does get an escape. 10 seconds into the second period and a 1-0 lead. Now a double leg takedown attempt from Kyle Cannell, and he gets it. So the first lead for Kent State here comes with 1 minute 40 seconds of period number 2. Cannell, a 2-point takedown, leads it 2-1. Nice job. He waited for Atienza to turn right at the edge of the mat, shot in on a double, and got the takedown. Oh, reset comes with 1:39 to go, second period. Atienza quickly to his feet, brought back down. A nice job of getting hand control and out, so makes it 2-2. We'll see if Cannell now, a little single leg shot attempt from Atienza. He's in deep, trying to lift Cannell up, switches to a double. Cannell rolls through it. Now he ends up on top. See if he does grab a hold of an ankle for a second, lost it, and now Atienza trying to climb the body. It's a 2-point takedown for Jordan Atienza, and now he leads it 4-2. Wild scramble there between Atienza and Cannell, with Atienza coming out on top. So halfway through second period, a 4-2 lead. Cannell gets the escape, makes it 4-3. And we've got blood time again. Blood time again with 50 seconds remaining in the second period. It's 4-3. Atienza of Central Michigan leading it. Well, it looks as if it's a cut right above the left eyebrow of Kyle Cannell. A little scratch there. They've applied some gauze to it. So we're back underway, 45 seconds to go. And now another shot attempt from Atienza, 30 seconds to go. And Cannell able to sprawl out of it. Now with 25 seconds to go. And Cannell checks out of it, so nice job from Kyle Cannell to avoid the takedown there. 15 seconds to go in the second period, trailing 4-3. And so that's the end of the second period with Cannell trailing at 4-3. His choice, he'll choose the down position. And riding time not a factor, just 6 seconds in favor of Cannell. So Cannell quickly up to a base, looking for back pressure, wrist control. And Atienza did a nice job there of keeping him down. Now scoops an ankle, and Atienza breaks Cannell down flat. Now 1 minute 40 seconds. Cannell needs to get back to his base here and get some wrist control. Now Cannell gets hit with a stall warning, which is odd considering he's the one that needs the escape. Atienza brings him back down to the mat, and now ride time up to 40 seconds. Atienza close to locking hands here. Out of bounds they go with 46 seconds remaining. And Cannell breathing heavy here with 1 minute 8 seconds to go in the third period, but he's got 14 seconds to escape before Atienza reaches that 1 minute of ride time and changes this whole match. Good first move off the whistle from Cannell. He's able to get out, gets the escape. Well, ties it at 4. Does Cannell with a minute to go. Ride time again not a factor as Cannell able to fire up off the whistle. Like to see Cannell set up that double leg takedown, and a low single attempt from Atienza there. And a quick 2-point call, but then he waved it off. So no 2-point. Now Cannell spins around. He's got the takedown. 30 seconds to go. A 6-4 lead for Kyle Cannell. Well, we've got a challenge call from head coach Tom Borelli as the official Kevin Linich gave Atienza a takedown, then took it away. And now Tom Borelli wants to see. He gave him the 2, but then took it away. So Borelli wisely challenging, which would turn this 6-4 Cannell lead into a 6-6 tie. Now 25 seconds remain in the match. And an important call here. Well, the question was, did Jordan Atienza get the 2-point takedown? So it'll either be a 6-6 tie match with 25 seconds to go, because I would call that a 2-point takedown, then a reversal. Or if Atienza did not get the takedown, it'll be a 6-4 Kyle Cannell lead with 25 seconds to go. So big choice, but this little break should help Kyle Cannell out, get some wind back. Either way here, somebody's going to be upset with the call. looked as if it was a premature takedown call for Atienza of Central Michigan. And Linich quickly waved it off as Cannell was able to spin out of it. Did Atienza have enough for the takedown before it got waved off? So the call on the mat stands. It will not be a takedown for Atienza, so it remains 6-4. Cannell leading it, 25 seconds to go. Cannell does have the stall warning. Atienza quickly to his feet, and Cannell just going to let him go, makes it 6-5. He's got to watch for that low single. Atienza's hit it a couple times. He takes a shot. Now Cannell locks around the waist here, 10 seconds to go. Cannell locks around one side here with 5 seconds to go. Now just checks out 3 seconds, 2, 1. Atienza can't get the takedown, and it's tied at 3. Kyle Cannell, his 18th win of the season. And the Golden Flashes tie the duel at 3 with a Kyle Cannell victory. So we moved to heavyweight. For the Golden Flashes, the fifth-year senior Steven Suglio has bumped up recently from 197 to heavyweight. And 14-8, the fifth-year senior from Richfield, Ohio's Revere High School. Takes on Matt Stencil, the redshirt freshman, 23-11 from Oregon, Ohio's Clay High School. Well, Suglio, an exciting buzzer beater victory on Friday night against Old Dominion, as he definitely giving up at least 40 pounds to everybody in the weight class now, having to bump up. Definitely has the height, just doesn't have the weight advantage. But Stencil throwing Suglio around there, but Suglio able to get out of it. So he's going to have to use some speed here. I definitely don't want to get stuck underneath the bigger Central Michigan wrestler. Well, Suglio filling in for Devin Nye, who's a bit banged up, the Golden Flashes. Suglio looking for that snatch single. That's going to be his best option. Doesn't want to get stuck underneath a wrestler outweighing him by at least 40 pounds. There's a low shot from Suglio. He's able to get out of it. Nice job, Suglio. Checks out. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go in the first period. Another low shot there, Suglio. Front headlock from Stencil. And Suglio, a shot, drives him off the mat. Suglio, a fourth place finish at the Clarion Open this year, going 3-2. Also a third place finish at the Purple Raider Open, 5-1 with a pin and a tech. An academic All-Max selection, 6th place at the Mid-American Conference Championships a year ago. So So still no change. 45 seconds remain in the opening period. Stencil a year ago, 13-6 as a red shirt, 9 pins. A 4-year varsity letter winner in the state of Ohio, 184 victories, 3-time state placer, 2-time state champion in the state of Ohio. A Fargo cadet and Greco champion. Decorated freestyle Greco career for Matt Stencil, so it's something that Suglio needs to keep in mind. Watch the throws from Stencil. So his choice in the second period for Central Michigan, he'll choose down, and we're scoreless. And we'll see if Suglio can work his Slavinsky tilts here that he loves to do on the bigger wrestlers. A lot of experience with it. Led the team in Tech Falls a year ago, able to score a lot of near fall points from the top position, but giving up weight now. And we'll see if he's able to do that. But Stencil gets an escape, makes it 1-0. Stencil still trying to work from front headlock series, but Suglio doing a nice job of staying out of harm's way. There's a low single attempt from Suglio. He's got Stencil down on the mat. Let's see if he can get to the far leg. Caught him with that low single, and now he's got it up over his leg. Plenty of time here, trips the far leg, and there's a takedown from Suglio. Oh, Steven Suglio, first takedown of the match comes with 55 seconds in the second period, 2-1. Suglio leading it. Nice job. A low single caught Stencil off guard, and out of bounds they go with 47 seconds remaining. Stencil quickly to his feet, and Suglio just going to let him go here with 38 seconds, so it's tied at 2. Let's see if Suglio can set up that low single again. It's definitely there on the right side. 20 seconds. Now a low single from Stencil. Caught Suglio off guard. And a quick 2-point takedown. And now Stencil looking cradle, but he ends up and now Suglio's got him on his back, looking for a pin. He's got him. He caught him with 2 seconds. And Steven Suglio. Stencil got caught. Suglio, and the senior on senior day, comes up with a huge pin for the Golden Flashes and a 9-3 Kent State lead. Freshman mistake, and the senior made him pay. So now the Golden Flashes leading at 9-3 as we head to the top of the weight classes, the lightweights. 125 for the Golden Flashes. It's Jake Ferry, the freshman, 11-13 on the year from Billerica, Massachusetts, taking on Drew Hildebrand, another freshman, a redshirt freshman, 13-15 from Granger, Pennsylvania. Now Ferry inserted into the lineup recently at 125 for the Flashes. And this is a big one for Kent State. They can get a win here. much shorter wrestler than Hildebrand. Hildebrand a little shucked by there, but nobody home. A minute into the opening period. A 2-point takedown from Hildebrand. Hildebrand riding the boots. 1 minute, 25 seconds remain. Already 30 seconds of riding time. Ferry needs to pick a side here and see if he can start working his way out of this. So we got stalemate called with 1 minute, 9 seconds to go in the first period. Hildebrand a year ago, 23-8 in his redshirt year. Went 5-1 at the Michigan State Open, 6-1 at the Mount Union Open. A 2016 state champion in the state of Indiana. 4-time state placer. So we got blood time now for Ferry. Looks like it's coming from his nose. Central Michigan leads the all-time series against the Golden Flashes, 28-21. It's been a rivalry. Before the change to the conference a couple of years ago, it's pretty much Kent State and Central Michigan atop the Mid-American Conference, but the Chippewas have dominated as of late, winning 17 of the last 20 meetings. But 2 of the last 3 meetings that were in Kent won by the Golden Flashes. Last year, a dominant performance for the Chippewas, a 40-3 victory in Mount Pleasant. So 18 seconds remain as Jake Ferry now for Kent State called for stalling, trailing it 2-0. Hildebrand, almost 2 minutes of riding time amassed in the first period, 1 minute 50 seconds as the first period comes to an end. We got more blood here for Ferry, so. Oh, it looks like it's the right nostril of Jake Ferry. Spitting blood out. Jake Ferry winning the Cleveland State Open this year as he went 4-0. Also 4th at the Lake Erie Storm Open. And his first collegiate competition was at the Clarion Open where he went 2-0. So it was Will Bartisben at 125 for the Golden Flashes early in the season. The transfer from Boise State, but a couple of issues with weight and more opportunities for Jake Ferry, and he has taken the spot here at 125. So looks like they got the blood cleaned up. Hildebrand will go into the down position to start period number 2 in a 2-0 lead. Clean start off the whistle. Now Hildebrand quickly to his feet. Trying to break hands, he does so and gets the escape. So now 3-0 lead for Hildebrand. American Conference standings, dominated by Missouri. Missouri 7-0 within the conference. Ferry in on a low single here, trying to come out the back door. Hildebrand has a hold of the right leg. We need to see a push-pull here from Ferry. He still hasn't. Now he's trying to come out the back. Hildebrand doing a nice job hanging on the ankles. So Ferry finally picks a side. He's got a hold of the right knee now, or I'm sorry, the left knee. Trying to bring that in, and stalemate finally called with 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining. So nice job, Ferry. Got in on that low single there, but it was unable to do anything with it. Needs to stay on that attack. Said Ferry, the shorter wrestler, has the advantage there of getting in on those low shots. Hildebrand, a tall wrestler for the 125-pound weight class. There's a shot from Hildebrand, nobody home. Ferry, nice sort of reshot there, but nothing. And now 40 seconds remain. Ferry trying to snap down. See if he decides to go after that right leg. Hildebrand. It's definitely available there, but looks like the plug that was in Ferry's nose came out, so we'll have another blood time. Well, 23 seconds to go. In the second period, blood quickly cleaned up. There's a shot from Hildebrand. Good sprawl from Ferry. And the second period ends 3-0. Hildebrand of Central Michigan leading it. Oh, Ferry's choice. He'll choose neutral. Good action there from both wrestlers, but no change. Shot, reshot, back and forth they go. 1 minute, 20 seconds in the third period. Ferry's going to need a couple takedowns. Still looking for that. Oh, more blood for Jake Ferry with 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining. Big match today in the Big Ten, 6 p.m. The fourth-ranked Michigan Wolverines hosting the second-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. That should be a dandy in Cliff Keen Arena. Be on ESPN2 later today. Well, props to ESPN for putting some college wrestling on the tube. So what Jake Ferry did not want to happen, he did not want his nose to get taped up, but didn't have a choice, as he was running out of blood time. So 1 minute, 5 seconds remain, third period. Ferry's still trailing at 3-0. Ferry's going to need a couple of takedowns here to get back in this match. Oh, Hildebrand continuing to snap Ferry down, but no change. Hildebrand can kind of afford to just go on the defensive here with 40 seconds left, knowing that Ferry needs a couple of takedowns. Oh, now 25 seconds. A low shot from Hildebrand. Nobody home, so still 13 seconds. Now Ferry's gonna have to go for it here. We need a big move. And Hildebrand in on a single, gets a takedown to close it out at the end of the match. So Drew Hildebrand from Central Michigan, a 6-0 win. And now Kent State's lead is 9-6. So we'll move to 133. Kent State's Anthony Tutelo, junior from Concord, Ohio, Lake Catholic High School, 22-10 on the season, taking on the redshirt freshman Dresden Simon, 14-14 from Dansville, Michigan. I'd like to see Kent State get a big win here. Open up this lead halfway through the duel. Now Simon goes double underhooks. Tutelo trying to check out. Now he got Whizzer on the right side, tries to face in, right in front of the Central Michigan bench. Now Simon has both underhooks locked up now, trying to figure out a way to stay in bounds. And a stalemate finally called. So Simon locking up a double underhooks there, but just didn't have any room over there on the sideline. So now Simon working from a Russian here on the right bicep. There's a shot from Tutelo. In on the left leg. Trying to tripod base up. Well, three-quarter Nelson there from Simon. Almost had Tutelo in a little bit of trouble, but stalemate finally called. 1 minute, 33 seconds to go. And no change. Snap from Simon. Now he goes and locks around the waist and a 2-point takedown. So Dresden Simon, the first takedown of the match, and a 2-point lead. Tutelo trying to scramble. And we've got a potentially dangerous as the left knee of Tutelo in an awkward position. So 1 minute, 14 seconds, first period. Simon from Central Michigan leading at 2-0. Tutelo up to his feet. Breaks hands, finally gets the escape. 54 seconds to go, first period. 2-1 now the score. Well, 25 seconds, still no change. A stalemate called. Well, low shot there, nothing, nobody home. Back to the feet they go. 18 seconds, first period. That's how the first period will end. So Dresden Simon with the surprise first takedown leads it 2-1. Tutelo's choice, he'll choose the down position. Well, Simon 21-9 a year ago at 141 before dropping down this year. 207 wins in high school in the state of Michigan. State champion at 140 pounds. Well, Tutelo trying to peel hands here. And now a stall finally called on Simon. And stalemate finally called, but man, did he let a lot of time. Not a lot of time wind off there. 1:32 to go, second period. Tutelo quickly to his feet. Whizzer in. Tutelo finally gets out. So now Tutelo trying to spin around and get a takedown here, but it's out of bounds. Stalling called on Tutelo at the edge of the mat there. Not quite sure what that was for. And there's a couple of shots from Tutelo. Now works from the front headlock. I'd like to see him score here, 30 seconds left. 25 seconds to go. Takedown would be big here before the end of the second period. Simon back up to his feet. And now 9 seconds to go in the second period. There's another shot from Tutelo. All shot attempts in the second period from the Kent State 133-pounder, and yet somehow he gets dinged for stalling. Well, Simon's choice. And Tutelo's going to have to hold him down here for 11 seconds, wipe out that ride time point. But then he's going to have to let him go. And caution called on Simon. So Simon the escape. Tutelo definitely was the aggressor in that second period. Another shot attempt. That's about 4 or 5 straight shots in a row from Tutelo. There we go. There's the stall for backing up. We were waiting for that. Ties it at 3. It's been all Tutelo shot attempts from the second period on. Now Simon takes a little desperation shot. We'd like to see Tutelo score off of that. Back to the feet they go. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Simon does still control a ride time point if the match ends here. Another shot. Stalemate called. 1 minute, 3 seconds to go. Tutelo needs to stay out of that tie-up. Dresden Simon's been able to just kind of lock him up there. There's a shot. Needs to score off this. Front headlock. Got the chin bicep. We've got to spin around and get 2 here. Simon back to his feet. Need to get him back down to the mat. Oh, 40 seconds to go. Another shot and another stall. Another stall makes a 4-3. So if nothing changes, we'll have overtime. There's a spin. now 25 seconds to go. And a stalemate called, 23 seconds. Tutelo leads at 4-3. Simon does own the riding time right now. There's a shot, quick spin, Tutelo. It was a desperation shot from Dresden Simon. He looked awfully tired, 15 seconds remain. Oh, Tutelo, relentless in the second and third periods, finally pays off. And now 5 seconds to go. 4, and Tutelo gonna hang on. And a big win for Kent State at 133. Anthony Tutelo, a 6-4 winner. Kent State leads at 12-6, halfway through the duel. So Kent State leads halfway through the duel, 12-6, as we move to 141. For the Golden Flashes, it's Tim Rooney, the sophomore, 25-11 already, looking for a takedown, and he's got it. Turned a single leg into 2 points, and out of bounds they go. So Rooney, the sophomore from Columbus, Ohio, St. Charles Prep Academy, taking on Riley Brown, the redshirt freshman from Norton Shores, Michigan, in the lineup for Mason Smith today. So Rooney, 1 minute into the opening period, the early takedown, 45 seconds of riding time, off to a good start. And out of bounds they go, 1 minute 49 seconds remain. Rooney ranked 4th in the Mid-American Conference at 141. Last year wrestled 149 for the Golden Flashes, was able to bump down to a more natural weight this year. Oh, Rooney continues to control from the top position. So Brown gets the escape finally, and back to neutral they go. Now 1 minute to go in the opening period. Rooney was named Mid-American Conference Wrestler of the Week for a 5-0 weekend in Virginia at the Journeyman Duels and Journeyman Classic. Also a third place finish at the Cleveland State Open this year, 4-1. An academic all-MAC selection a year ago. Fourth place finish at the Navy Classic last year. So now 20 seconds to go, first period. Rooney continuing to lead at 2-1. Kent State coaching staff really feel confidence in Tim Rooney, trying to get him to pick up the pace here As we start second period, Brown's choice for Central Michigan. He'll choose down. Rooney already with 1 minute and 25 seconds of riding time. So escape there for Brown. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go, second period. We're tied at 2. There's a shot from Riley Brown. Looking for the trip. Nice job of Rooney to get out of it. Clamps down on both arms. See if he goes for inside trip here. And stalemate call. Two-point takedown from Riley Brown. Well, Brown now a 4-2 lead with 30 seconds left. Oh, now 35 seconds. Riley Brown, a 4-year team captain in high school, 188 wins, a 2-time state champion in the state of Michigan. So Rooney's choice in the third period, he'll choose neutral, trailing at 4-2. Half shot from Rooney. There's a shot from Rooney. In on both legs, gets the takedown, ties it at 4. 1 minute and 15 seconds remain. Brown tries to roll out. Good adjustment there from Rooney. And finally lets him go. So now 5-4, Brown leading it. Well, Rooney was, both times he's shot, it's come up, nice duck under there, had it, but just didn't finish it. Well, now 45 seconds remain. Brown leading at 5-4, he takes a shot. Good sprawl from Rooney. Now 40 seconds. And now 30 seconds to go. And now 20 seconds. A takedown wins it for either wrestler. It's all half shot. 8 seconds to go. Still no change. And this is gonna go to overtime here. The riding time point given to Tim Rooney. It makes it 5-5, and 1 minute on the clock, our first overtime. Of the duel. Again, Kent State leads it 12-6. A couple of shot attempts. Now there's a little high crotch. Rooney locks around it, trying to step over. He steps over again. If he comes around the waist, he's got it. Switches through, scrambling, and Rooney comes under the arm here. He's got the takedown. 25 seconds, just needs to step over. Needs to break the hand control from Brown. If he comes underneath the arms, he'll have it. Now he's got it locked up, and there's the takedown from Tim Rooney. And an overtime victory for Tim Rooney at 141 stretches the Kent State lead now to 15-6. Now we move to 149 for the Golden Flashes. It'll be Nick Monaco, the redshirt freshman, 19-11 on the season from Meadville, Pennsylvania, taking on Nolan Saxton, a freshman, 14-8 from Lakeview, Michigan. Saxton filling in for Justin Oliver here at 149. So Saxton, the true freshman from Remus Chippewa Hills High School in Lakeview, a 58-0 season as a 135-pound champion in the state of Michigan. Also, fifth twice, seventh as a freshman, four-time Central State Activities Association champion, a 3.8 GPA in high school, a smart kid. So he'll get some action here as Oliver gets the day off for the Chips. Monaco in on a shot and just got away. A good scramble there from Saxton to stay out of it. Harm's way. No action here in the opening period between Monaco and Saxton. With 5 seconds to go. And that's how it'll end. Monaco's choice in period number 2. Monaco will choose down. And caution called off the whistle. Monaco a 5th place finish at the Navy Classic this year with a 5-1 record. Monaco looking for back pressure here, looking to get up to his feet, peeling hands. There he is, there it was. And there's the first point of the match for Nick Monaco. An escape comes with 1 minute 30 seconds remaining in period number 2. So now 35 seconds in the second period. Monaco still leading at 1-0. Not a lot of action thus far in this one. And so that second period comes to an end. Monaco with the escape, that's been it so far. So Saxton's choice here in period number 3, he'll choose down. And Saxton quickly to his feet. Monaco brings him back down to the mat. Good back pressure and wrist control there from Saxton. He gets the escape, so ties it at 1. Now Kent State hosted Old Dominion on Friday night, and it was the Monarchs coming away with a 19-14 victory. Kent State winning 4 of the 10 matches. It was Isaac Bast, Kyle Cannell, Anthony Tutelo, and Steven Suglio winning for the Golden Flashes. A couple of close decisions didn't go the Golden Flashes' way on Friday. Casey Sparkman losing a 3-2 decision, Dylan Barrero losing 5-2. And if they could have just got one of those, they would have came away with a victory. So now Monaco ding for stalling. 30 seconds. Score still remains 1-1. Both wrestler with an escape, and that's been it. Saxton little half shot there. Now Monaco trying to pummel in there, but now takes a shot in on a single. 15 seconds remains. Saxton doing the splits to try and stay out of it. Now Monaco trying to lock around the waist. 5 seconds to go. And just gonna run out of time. Can't complete it. And so overtime. Overtime again here at 149, so back-to-back overtime bouts. So this is a big one for the Golden Flashes here. In good shape to win this duel. There's a shot from Saxton. Monaco spins around, trying to lock up both legs. He does get the leg out, and there it is. Nick Monaco spins around, gets the takedown. A 3-1 overtime victory. And Nick Monaco, winner. Looked as if he might have hurt his right arm there at the end of that match. But 3 more points for the Golden Flashes. It's now 18-6 Kent State. So now 3 matches to go. As we move to 157 for the Golden Flashes, Casey Sparkman, the junior, 20-13 from Massillon, Ohio's Perry High School, takes on Blake Montree. Montree, the redshirt freshman, 8-14 from Temperance, Michigan. Montree in on a low single, trying to drag Sparkman back and bounce. Casey doing a nice job of fighting it off. Finally, Montree's got to let it go. And now back into the center of the mat they go. So 18-6, the Golden Flashes leading it. Central Michigan sitting a couple of their starters today. And Kent State taking advantage. Montree again in on that low single. Tries to pick it up, but Sparkman doing a nice job of fighting it off. And out of bounds they go. Sparkman, a little fake shot there. Montree, a 12-6 record a year ago, is a redshirt. 5-1 at the Mount Union Open. A 4-year letter winner in the state of Michigan. 2-time state champion at Temperance Bedford High School. And Sparkman going for a throw there, but Montree, a nice job. He was ready for it. But Sparkman, good scramble abilities there. Doesn't give up the takedown after the failed throw attempt. Sparkman at second place at the Clarion Open this year, a 5-1 record. An NCAA qualifier a year ago. Third at the MAC championships. Ranked 4th currently at 157 in the MAC. On off Sparkman ding for stalling in the opening period. So the first period comes to an end. We're scoreless. Montree's choice for Central Michigan. And he'll choose down. And a caution now called on Sparkman. A false start off the whistle. see Sparkman picking up the pace here a little bit after Montre got an escape. That's kind of been Sparkman's mantra. Likes to pick it up as the match continues. There he goes, right to his back. Sparkman catches him, looking for a pin. Had it for a split second. Montre does a nice job to fight off his back, but Sparkman just blast double there. And off the mats he goes. Oh, a 6-point move from Casey Sparkman electrifies this crowd. Now 6-2. Oh, 50 seconds to go, second period. Sparkman just a blast double, caught him off guard, took him right to able to push him right to his back. Well, now 35 seconds to go. There's a Montre now with a takedown attempt, and he's got it. So Blake Montre fires right back, makes it 6-4 with 22 seconds to go. So now 20 seconds to go, second period. Love to see Sparkman get an escape here. Trying to peel hands and get to his feet. He does so. Can he break it? No. Montre brings him back down to the mat. And that's how the second period will end. Sparkman's choice. He'll choose down. And Montre just going to let him up. Not going to waste any time down on the mat, so call it 7-4 now. Sparkman leading it. Couple of shot attempts from Montre. Sparkman needs to be careful here. He has been hit with a stall warning. Love to see him just get a takedown here and ice this. It'll also ice the dual match for the Golden Flashes with a win. And good scrambling there. 1:17 to go. Back to the center of the mat. Shot from Montre, nobody home. Sparkman looked for the knee pick, not there. 1:05 to go, third period. Again, a Sparkman victory seals the duel for the Golden Flashes. Oh, 55 seconds to go. Good action from both wrestlers. There's a shot from Sparkman. In on a single. Has to let it go. Montre looks to spin. And a 2-point takedown makes it 7-6 with 35 seconds to go. Montre gonna let him up. And we have a challenge coming from the Kent State coaching staff. So the Kent State coaching staff challenging the timing of the takedown. 32 seconds to go in the match. And it's 8-6. I think the coaching staff from Kent State just trying to give Sparkman a breather here, let him catch his wind and regroup here. Knowing what's at stake, Kent State get an upset victory over the Chippewas here with a Sparkman win. Still 2 matches to go. We have 165 and we'll finish at 174. Well, with Kent State already up 18-6, a victory here seals the deal for the Golden Flashes here on Senior Day. All right, 32 seconds to go, and the call upheld as we thought it would be. 8-6, Sparkman leading it. Well, 25 seconds. Another shot from Montree. One more shot should probably ding Sparkman for stalling, but with 15 seconds left, he can afford that to give up one. And nice job of Sparkman continuing to face. 5 seconds to go. Just keep his foot in bounds. And out of bounds they go with 2 seconds. So Casey just can back up off the mat here, give up the one. And that's going to do it. So Casey Sparkman an 8-6 victory for the Golden Flashes. And now a 21-6 Kent State lead. Casey Sparkman's 100th career win as a member of the Kent State Golden Flashes wrestling team. And congratulations to Casey. So we move to 165 for the Golden Flashes. It's Isaac Bass, 19-16 on the year. A sophomore from Massillon, Ohio, Perry High School. And he's taking on Logan Parks. Parks 14-9, a redshirt sophomore from Taylor, Michigan, Southgate Anderson High School. So Bass gets an escape, makes it 2-1 here in the opening minute. So we're halfway through the opening period between Bass and Parks, still a 2-1 lead for Central Michigan. Bass looking for a pick there. Had it for a second, but just off balance, couldn't complete it. So now 40 seconds to go. First period, still 2-1. Well, Parks finished 12-21 a year ago at 165. And a 6th place finish in the MAC championships. 197 wins in high school at Southgate Anderson. Majoring in construction. So that's how the first period will end. Still 2-1. Bass choice. He'll choose down. Bass is 6th place finisher at the Cleveland State Open. Last year, 5th at the MAC Championships. Another one of the Kent State's all MAC team selections. Very smart Kent State team. The 4th highest GPA in the nation a year ago was Kent State, 3.4. So Bass to his feet, looking for the escape. Finally able to cut away, ties it at 2. A nice move there from Parks, a 4-point near fall after the takedown. And now the lead is 8-2. Bass gets the escape, makes it 8-3. With 15 seconds remaining, needs to get to work. And that's how the second period will end. So a nice 6-point move there from Logan Parks. Stretches this lead to 8-3. So now the third period begins. Parks in the down position. Gets up, gets out, makes it 9-3. There's another double leg takedown from Logan Parks, and makes it 11-3 now, Central Michigan. So Kent State went to Central Michigan a year ago and were defeated by the Chippewas 40-3. Today, 21-6, Kent State leads it with just 2 matches to go. So a stall warning on Parks with 36 seconds remaining and an 11-3 lead. So 1 match to go after this. It will be Dylan Barrero for the Golden Flashes, taking on CJ Brookie from Central Michigan. So the only thing left for the Golden Flashes after today is a trip to DeKalb, Illinois. It's northern Illinois. And that'll be next Friday at 8 p.m. And then from there, the Mid-American Conference Championships on March 3rd and 4th. at Central Michigan, and then the NCAAs Thursday through Saturday, March 15th to the 17th, nearby Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, hosting the NCAAs this year. So Logan Park's a major decision for the Chippewas, makes it 21-10. And the only thing we got left is the 174-pounders. Well, Kent State did weigh in Richard Jackson, but Dylan Barrero will get the start. 18 and 15, the redshirt freshman from Derry, New Hampshire's Pinkerton Academy. CJ Brookie, 18 and 9, the senior from Orland Park, Illinois' Sandburg High School. Nice low ankle pick there from Brucky and a quick 2-point takedown. So a quick 2-point takedown. Brucky from Central leading it. Friday night, Central defeated Eastern Michigan 29-7 to secure them second place. They will wrestle at Michigan a week from today in Ann Arbor. That'll be their last dual match before hosting the Mid-American Conference Championships. So Barrero does get an escape to make it 2-1, 1 minute 45 seconds in the opening period. Oh, Barrero, a nice takedown there from Dylan Barrero, makes it 3-2. So Barrero catching Brucky off guard. Brucky a quick escape, ties it at 3. So good action here in the opening period of the final match here at 174. Barrero 5-1 at the Clarion Open with a couple of pins. A 3-2 finish at the Navy Classic. 2-time state champion at the Pinkerton Academy in New Hampshire. 54-0 senior year in high school. Was a redshirt year, 19 and 16. Best finish at the Lock Haven Classic, going 4-2. Shot now. Looking for a back trip there, but he just let it go. 30 seconds now, inside trip. Nothing there, and out of bounds they go. So 3-3 remains the score, 26 seconds in the opening period. So the first period comes to an end. Both wrestlers with a takedown and an escape. It's 3-3. Brucky's choice. He'll choose down. Brucky gets the escape, makes it 4-3. a shot from Barrero, but he lets it go. Now trying to pummel inside. Both wrestlers continue to fight. Little high crotch. There's a low single from Barrero. Brookie steps through, he grabs a leg. Barrero hanging on to that left leg for dear life. Brookie throws a crossface in, and he's able to step back around and get the takedown. 45 seconds to go. So now 6-3 lead for CJ Brookie with 20 seconds remaining in the second period. So a stall warning on Barrero right at the end of the second period. It'll be his choice, trailing it 6-3. Barrero's choice, and he'll choose down here. Barrero crawling forward. He had, looks like it was locking hands, missed by the official. Barrero back to his feet, trying to break a wrist control. Looks as if he's out, and finally Brookie lets him go. So 6-4, 1 minute 35 seconds remaining. Brookie with over a minute 20 seconds of riding time. So Barrero needs to get to work here. Snap down. Halfway through the third period, still 6-4. And there's a takedown from Brookie. Barrero quickly to his feet, trying to peel hands. Now Brookie finally gets him down to the mat, 35 seconds. Out of bounds they go, 24 seconds. And Barrero needs to get up and out quickly here. Oh, still no change here. That's how it'll end. So a 9-4 win from CJ Brookie of Central Michigan. But the final score, the Kent State Golden Flashes victorious 21-13 here on Senior Day. So the young Flashes maybe with a little bit of momentum as they enter the end of the season here. Again, they'll travel to Northern Illinois next weekend. Then a couple weeks off for the Mid-American Conference Championships. And we'll see how many can qualify for the NCAA tournament to be held at Cleveland's Quicken Loans Arena. Well, again, the final score here from Kent, Ohio on Senior Day. The Golden Flashes defeat the Central Michigan Chippewas 21-13.